You've got some brains. Trying to hide within the sand dust. But, you know. I can see everything you're doing from the screen. You're more naive than I thought. Cool your head in there and think carefully. Also, I'm the one losing out in this proposal I'm making, you know. I'm Siren Armalt. The bewitching flame that easily gets #1 on the popularity vote in Little Brother. Did he materialize his visualization? What a monster. Wanna keep going? This mare bears no hostility toward me. If I spare her life and bring her along, she might be of help on our way to the abyss. Maybe I could even find out information about the first mare that's said to be at the top of the illusion tree. I have a lot of questions for her. If you come with me to Gorgon quietly, PFT, surrender. Don't joke with me. There's no way I'd do that. It's a pity, I almost got my hands on you. She ran away. Did I surprise you? Eight Gates of Hell. You aren't surprised, huh? Did you already know about the 8 Gates of Hell? An illusion. It's a technique I've experienced before. Really? However, this is different from that fake 8 Gates of Hell you know of. Because the 8 Gates of Hell is a skill that was originally made by a mare. The first gate, Gale Hell. The fourth gate, Black Chain Hell. The sixth gate, Frost Hell. Are you, really human? I'm so dumbfounded by you, seriously. Do you still have any tricks left to show? I admit you're incredible, but the next attack will be tough. Even you would struggle, because ever since this skill, 8 Gates of Hell, was created, no one has ever gotten past the 7th gate. Who are you? The 7th gate, Self-Hell. Who are you? The 7th gate, Self-Hell. What's going on? They're from different times, but they're all me. These guys, not only do they look just like me, but they have the same techniques too. And it seems like they're also able to act and make decisions like me. Even right now, they're trying to estimate how strong I am before attacking me. I don't have a choice, then. I can only make the first move and engage in a battle of techniques to take them down. As expected, except for a few, the rest only know how to thrust. This feels offensive. What's with this smoke? Damn it, it's not just normal smoke. Corporal J. Juan. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is my memory. The memory I had right before I entered the tower. Corporal J. Juan. I really worked very hard. You know that, don't you? If you were me. Thank you so much for everything. All the unreasonable harassment that was done to him caused him to shoot all his predecessors and executives to death in the middle of the night. I was the only one in the unit who survived. All the leaders, the platoon commanders, and even the battalion commander were replaced. I was acquitted of any suspicions because it was proved in the diary he wrote that I wasn't one of the people who harassed him. I was thrown into prison for 15 days. Could have saved him. That might have been when I started to hate the system. Maybe I was already living in a world of the system. I had lived in a world where a huge system suppresses individuals. Damn it. J. Juan. Thanks, J. Juan. J. Juan, I'm really glad you're here. J. Juan. Mar J. Juan. J. Juan. Save us. Damn it all. You. Who are you? I am. How does it feel to experience the 8 gates of hell? Awakened say that, self-surrender, is becoming a new existence and forgetting their original self, right? Awakened like you that have experienced self-surrender, are even more vulnerable to the 8 gates of hell. Even Maras would experience committing suicide to take their own lives because they can't handle their ego that has gotten so large. But you, a human. The egos that have been forgotten after self-surrender, would they be able to handle going back in time? Who are you? I am. My body feels heavy. I can't see anything. What exactly is awakening? Awakening is learning to see. Awakening is the ability to see the truth of the world. This is a memory from when we were teaching. Awakened would see the values, which are the truth of the world, and see the particles that make up the world. Adapters are able to read the data that can't be seen and see things in a totally different way than how they would see things. That's the stage of self-surrender that's mentioned in awakenings. In return, awakened need to be careful of neglect. Being able to see so many things would make one blind that much quicker. I see. This is the neglect that the old man was talking about. Who am I? Who I am, but I'm here. This is me. What's happening? Why is the 7th gate? Ha. Rebound? Impossible, I have lived for more than 2,000 years. Beyond, self-surrender. What's the next keyword? For now. The 8th gate. I need to get out of this place first. For now. The 8th gate. I need to get out of this place first. There's nothing here. Why is this room so empty? I'd like to tell my trivial story to you, who has passed all the gates of hell. This must be the records left behind by the one who created the 8 gates of hell. I still remember the day the first Abyss expedition departed. The Abyss expedition. I'm Mullark Armalt. This is a record of my failure. Kid. Wake up. Why isn't he waking up? I brought along the mayor who used the technique on him, but it seems that he won't be waking up anytime soon. Once the mayor became unconscious, the illusion should have been dispelled. Those guys from the Resurrection Palace had to arrive now of all times. Looks like there's a major general level. Did you find them? Not yet. Search thoroughly. I'm sure they're still around this area. Yes, sir. My goodness. Why is that man here in chaos? To think one of the main fighting forces of the 9 regions would make his move. What's the matter? You've done a great job running this whole time. Rats. Did they get away? Reclaim Manticore and search for the Forbidden Heaven clan leader. How many times did I almost die just today? Phew. Old child, do you have nothing to say after I just saved your life? Ha, I'm the one who saved your life. Have you forgotten who protected you while you were out cold? Well, I guess we saved each other, then. What should we do now? I'm not sure. I think it'd be best if we went to the Gorgon fortress first. Have you surrendered? Of course not. I just have business with this man. Right about now, additional warriors who were awakened must have departed. The fortress master sent a message to tell us that the Manticore fortress has fallen. From now, the Liberation Army of Gorgon will depart. Pass by Manticore. And strike the Resurrection Palace. Charge. Not even the Resurrection Palace is a match for us anymore. Let's liberate chaos. This is truly incredible. An army of 300 awakened. We might really be able to win this time round. I don't understand. How good would it have been if you guys just stayed still and adapted to this world? You're being overly ambitious. What on earth is this? Just go back quietly. It can't be. That's. Attack Samyang Garam first. Fools. Huff. Gorgon's Liberation Army, Carpe Diem, pushed all the way to the entrance of Manticore with the army of the Resurrection Palace, but, everyone, retreat. With the appearance of the hidden Scent Monarch, the tide of war turned completely against them. 10 days later, in Gorgon's inner fortress's meeting room. Starting from the squadron of the 3rd stage awakened, 1st Squadron Commander, Carlton, to the 9th Squadron of the 9th Stage Adapter, Limitless Clan Leader, along with all the other squadrons of Carpe Diem, half of the army was decimated in just 10 days. This is a critical blow because we lost 5 3rd Stage Awakened that were a part of our main fighting force. It'd be hard to continue the war. Furthermore, the army of the Resurrection Palace has already reached the doorsteps of the Gorgon fortress. If we choose to accept the offer that the Resurrection Palace has made, are you suggesting that we give in to their demands of handing over the Fortress Master and the tower, just so we can survive? He's right. We can't hand over the Fortress Master. You might be able to see everything with those scouting eyes of yours, but you can't see the future. Aisha, don't trust your skills too blindly. Didn't the Fortress Master talk to us about this already? We just need to pave the way. Are you talking about Hiu, the Monarch of Steel? Yes. Currently, all the monarchs that had been dispatched by the Resurrection Palace all belong to the 9th region, Pitch Darkness, and most people know that there is a long-time grudge between Strong Steel and Pitch Darkness. Even so. Have you forgotten? We killed Jade Mask Golden Monarch, the emissary that Hiu sent. Technically speaking, he's not dead, because those who enter chaos via the narrow gate would just return to their original body if they die here. Even if the Monarch of Steel wishes to help us, we mustn't get help from the other monarchs. Why's that? Because chaos must be the ones to liberate chaos. Darn brat. Shouldn't you wake him up properly after putting him into that state? What kind of illusion did you cast on him for him to be still asleep after 10 days? You're so noisy, seriously. Aren't you a doctor? If you're that upset, then do something about it yourself. If I could, I would have done so earlier, you brat. But, what are you still doing here? Aren't you with the Monarch of Pitch Darkness? That kind of contract doesn't matter anymore. We have a human who's able to break free from the 8 gates of hell. 8 gates of hell? Is that the illusion you casted on him? Is that the skill that the Savant clan uses as well? There's no way he'd be affected by such a skill, though. Such a skill. The 8 gates of hell is an incredible skill. And to begin with, the 8 gates of hell weren't made for humans to use. The true power of this skill can only be unleashed when a mare uses it. But, I had hoped that anyone could use this skill, and so I taught it to the Savant clan. Since no one has ever been able to break the 8 gates of hell. I've seen it being broken a few times, though. I can understand why. Those times, it was used by humans, after all. And, what was broken was the mind of the user, not the skill itself. However, this human is different. Not only did he break my mind, but he broke the skill completely. He broke the 7th gate, which no one had been able to break, and arrived at the last and final 8th gate. Just so you know, the 8th gate is the gate of reward. Those who get past the 7th gate would be given a tremendous reward. If there's a human that could pass all the gates and arrive at the 8th gate, that person might be able to become the king of chaos. Jae Gao Myung said that in passing. I thought he was just spouting nonsense, but did he mean it? What is in the 8th gate? The legacy that my godfather left behind. What is that? Kid. Are you awake? Ugh. What on earth? That's what happened. Is that so? Wait a minute, where are you trying to go? The meeting room. You mustn't go there right now. There are people there that are suggesting that they hand you over to the Resurrection Palace. If you really must go there, you will have to step over me. Did you just step over me? Fortress Master. You've woken up. What a relief. I'm ashamed to see him. I'll go to the Resurrection Palace. What the hell are you talking about? You can't do that. I'm alright, so don't make such faces. Fortress Master. Did you know that a lot of our comrades died while you were lying in bed? They wouldn't have died if they hadn't come to know of freedom and hope. There wasn't even time to hold the soul farewell procession. Sorry. Fortress Master, I hate you to the core of my soul for giving us life, giving us freedom, and also giving us hope. But, despite that, we really need you. Fortress Master. Please don't go to the Resurrection Palace. Please stay here. I'd rather we all fight and die together. You've given them something unbelievable that you shouldn't have. Now, in order for them to protect what they've received, they'll give up their lives for it. It seems that all of you are mistaken about something. I'm not going to the Resurrection Palace to surrender myself. What? Don't tell me. I'm going to the Resurrection Palace to send them all flying away. What? He's doing it again. That lunatic. Are you out of your mind? I'm always sane. You want to destroy the Resurrection Palace? When will you do that? Right now. What? What a strange human. It seems like the word reality doesn't exist in his dictionary. But, humans will always end up kneeling in front of reality. No one will follow him. All right. If we're going to do this, let's go right away. Please bring me along. Me too. Let's go crush those bastards right away. They're all insane. Why are they standing up now? So far, they have been living with no problems as souls. Why would they suddenly care about freedom? A real life and being liberated? Is this because of him? I'm grateful for your thoughts, but this time round, I'll only need a total of 4 people including me. Me, Chunghyo, where can you go without me? And Kaiman as well. It's an honor for me, Fortress Master. The last person will be her. Me. Why would I go there? No way. 4 is not enough. Please take me with you. 4 will be enough. Shouldn't you at least hear me out first? The rest of you have work to do, so don't be too upset. I am not going. Work to do. After the Palace of Reincarnation is destroyed, will that really be the end? What do you think will happen when chaos has been unified? Not everyone will recognize Gorgon as the core of chaos, so many rebel forces will be on the rise. It's up to the rest of the remaining troops to deal with them. But isn't it alright to leave those forces for later plans, after we destroy the Palace of Reincarnation? Say that again. You want to have a go right now? In any case, the lords cannot pass over if we break down the narrow door of the Palace of Reincarnation. Then we won't have the lords as our opponents for the time being. Can you be sure that breaking that narrow door will end the war with the lords? You know that narrow door was not the original way to come to chaos. No way. By dying. But there's no way that would happen. I am saying we should be prepared for any scenario. Hey. I said I am not going. By gods. So the old man lost. Don't you want to know what is behind the 8th gate? If you help me, I'll tell you what I saw at the 8th gate. Serwin's personal lab. Oh, this is very. How unpleasant. As expected, they become self-obsessed after becoming a maestro. Hey. I told you guys to stay put. And that, I didn't make it myself, alright? My godfather made it for me. I can't believe I'm bringing people into my personal lab. If only the help they asked for wasn't using my warp to send them to the Palace of Reincarnation. If only I didn't need to use my warp drive in my personal lab for a long-distance warp. Greenhorn, take a look. That girl even made this kind of a tower. Don't look. I made that when I was only 1,200 years old. Oh, yeah. Is she really one of the 500 famous maestros? Hey you. Why are you looking at me like that? Am I funny to you? Dancing buck naked would be better than this. Seeing things like this and the fact that I don't feel anything anymore. I really am old now. It has been quite a while. But it still doesn't feel good though. Oh, they were all products once. The ones trapped in a space of our creation. To those who were once products. What kind of place is the workshop of a nightmare who makes towers? What's the name of this tower? The world after the fall. That's the name of the tower. Although it's incomplete. That tower is something I conceptualized the moment I first saw this man. I honestly can't imagine how he feels when he looks at it. Come to think of it, I've never thought of a tower from the perspective of a product, not even once. It's connected. Go in. I don't know why, but my heart feels strange. However, I feel like something has gone wrong. I don't know what did, but the reason my godfather went on that expedition. Was it because of a feeling like this? Hey, line up properly. You cut in line. Foolish things, if it's a guy that can be reborn, he would have been directly guided to the fruit storage instead of having to wait in line. If you've waited for half a year, isn't it about time you started giving up? But isn't it already the third year for you, Palace Lord? 72nd generation Lord of the Palace of Reincarnation, Fog General Hickmeyer. It's not that I'm unable to resurrect, I'm just not resurrecting because of my duties as the Palace Lord. Aren't they the same thing? There's not much difference between your situation and our situation, Lord. You insolent bastard. Cough. Keck. I can't breathe. Do you want to be annihilated? Pardon me. Please forgive me. TSK. This feels like shit. Even if it wasn't for the agreement, I wouldn't be here rotting. The lords that died in the war and arrived to chaos take on the duty of a lord of the Palace of Reincarnation. The Palace Lord's term of office is decided by whichever lord dies next and appears in chaos. The next lord should appear quickly so I can get out of this corner of chaos. By the way, there have been some weird rumors going around after the Jade Face Lord came over to chaos some time ago, that the Jade Face Lord was defeated by Gorgon's Awakener. And that those guys are forming a depth expedition team or something and are coming to attack the Palace of Reincarnation. That doesn't even make any sense. Why would those guys dare to come here? Of course, it's obvious that something happened because the Lords of Zone 9 came over through the narrow door. Since I'm still unable to leave this place because of the Lord's title, it's frustrating not having a way to confirm it. Who's there? Dual quick interference. That means this person is at least on the same level as me. Could you be the guy called the Lord of Gorgon? Water. I am not the Lord. It's been a long time. Fog General. Yo. Ugh. I can't see. Shit. Even after all that training, I can't read the movements of even one of them. Really. You will make it. Believe. Believe. Believe in my senses. Damn it. You read my movements. You cheeky bastard. Hey old man, I'll take the nightmare and head on over the den of pleasure. Cayman will do just fine. I can't see a single part of their fight. No fun. Right. Hiding the fruits within, the den of pleasure and the narrow door, are at the peak of the palace of reincarnation. Be careful, the energy from the direction of den of pleasure feels unusual. The leader of the Southern Sea clan and I will try to minimize the number of lords and generals heading to the den of pleasure as much as we can. My. Wheel of Fire General, 7 Menace General, how noisy. Ha. Hey, we know you're there. Ho. Doctor of Despair. I said to bring the Master of Gorgon, but some random old man is here. You dare attack the Palace of Reincarnation, you got a death wish. They dodged my slash very easily. I should keep my guard up. It's not too late now, so you may still choose to bring us the Master of Gorgon. Even if you are able to face off against the two of us. You can't go up against all the generals that are guarding the fruit. Instead of wasting time talking nonsense. Just come at me. Inner chamber den of pleasure. Excuse me. I think something is happening at the front gate, shouldn't we go have a look? Rat General Laika. Never mind that. Herkmir will take care of it. Second Dragon General, Fourth Dragon General, Quahahaha. As expected. The wenches in Chaos are the best. Every time I come to Chaos, I have to stop by here or else I won't feel satisfied. Fifth Dragon General, Third Dragon General in the Great Lands, it's really troublesome if we get caught by the General Women's Union of Castration. I really don't want to be a eunuch forever if I get caught. Ha ha ha. I just don't know why, all these people in Chaos are complaining so much. Even though they live in such a nice place. First Dragon General. The noise outside doesn't sound normal at all. How about you put that on hold and go check what's going on outside now? The Palace of Reincarnation will take care of its own. Don't destroy the mood and just have fun, Rat General. But if something bad happens, are you going to take responsibility? Us lesser generals were sent to look after the Palace of Rain Dash. You've been really noisy for a while now. You should have just shut your trap and kept the fun going. Why are you so loud? If it bothers you so much, why don't you go? Why? Shall we have a go, then? No, not really. I will go alone. Pathetic bastard. Quahaha. F** king bastards. I will definitely take my revenge some. I'll be back soon. Ha. Now, this is perfect. As expected, our big brother's the best at shutting someone up. I really Just despise noisy things. This is perfect. First brother is truly the best at silencing people. Hate noise the most. That foolish rat bastard. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Who the hell are they? Damn it. Get away. You must be the Gorgon Fortress Master. Of course. To think you'd come here yourself. You must be out of your mind. Are you here to keep your word? No. Bleg, you guys are as disgusting in your hobbies as ever. I'm here to kill you all. You. Kill us? A lowly soul of chaos dares to say such, gasp. Your arrogance knows no bounds. Be careful. Arrogant bastard. How dare you ambush the Resurrection Palace? Get up. I'll make you pay dearly for disrupting my entertainment. Struggle all you like. All of you. Fool. Powerful attacks are futile if they don't hit anything. These bastards are attacking me consecutively without rest. How troublesome. Die. To you. No matter how strong you are, you can't win against us by yourself. Even a major general can't block our combined attacks alone. Yes, it's as you say. It's a little tough to deal with all of you individually. Since it's annoying. I'll just send all of you flying away together. That loud boom. Has the kid started to fight as well? Huff huff. How unfortunate. To think he'd be able to defend against that thrust. Are the people who are protecting the Resurrection Palace truly on a different level? I can't believe you're ambushing the Resurrection Palace just with those tricks of yours. You're making a mockery out of us. I'll show you the difference between our strengths, vermin of chaos. Consider this an honor. This is too valuable a technique to be used on someone like you. You better fight with all you have from now on. Did you think you'd be able to leave even a scratch on me at your level? What a pity. If you'd stayed hidden, you would have been able to live a longer life. Your arrogance has cut short your life. It's my turn now. How on earth? You fool, have you not learned your lesson? Your attacks won't be able to pierce through my scales. We'll only know that after I try attacking it. He's concentrated his attacks on one spot. This is dangerous. You vermin. Do you think I'd just let you do whatever you want? Talk way too much. Strong thrust. It seems the fortress master did it. Seeing as how things have quieted down, I guess the kid is done over on his end as well. Just following him around is tiring me out so badly. Goodness, my whole body aches. When he said only 4 people will be attacking the Resurrection Palace, I thought he was just acting rashly, but... Cough. Huff, darn it. I will definitely make you regret this. I won't forget this humiliation. Don't think this is over. I will definitely return to this place and rip you apart. No matter what you do, we won't die. You're probably right. You guys came through the narrow gate, after all. You knew. Ha ha ha. Then you must know what you've just done, don't you? You might not see it, but as long as our bodies and souls are connected via our brains, we will never die. All that will happen is us returning back to our real bodies in the Kalmighty land. It's too late for regrets. Ha. What? You cut off the link. How do you feel? Facing true death. Ugh. How do you feel? Facing true death. I can't believe you cut the brain link. This is impossible. All right. What do you want? Skills? Status? Tell me what you want and I'll ask the Grand Monarch to give it to you. I'll talk to the Monarch of Pitch Darkness too. I'm sure he'll agree to any of my requests. I'll do anything you want as long as you spare my life. I will no longer lay a single finger on the souls of chaos. So, please dash. Ah. No way. One of the 5 dragon monarchs died. I was going to check the main gate and came back because I heard some noises from here. He severed the brain link. Who the hell is he? In any case, I need to inform the major generals of this quickly. Who are you and why are you peeking around like a rat? So, who are you going to report to? Fortress Master. I, the Southern Sea Clan leader, Kaiman, have returned after completing my mission. Did you like ordering an old man around? My back's breaking. Great job, Kaiman and old man. Ha, you sure have a way with words. We did capture them alive like you told us to. It almost killed us since we had to capture them alive. Ugh, you're so heavy. Who's this guy? I picked him up because he was hiding at the entrance. Ah, I remember now. He's the timid monarch. He got his hands on a general-level brigadier of spirit power, but he was despised by everyone because his skills are nothing to look at. The weakest of the brigadier generals. No wonder he was so weak. Well, that aside, why did you tell us to capture these guys alive, kid? That's because I need to make sure they're dead for sure. This is a nightmare. After the Resurrection Palace appeared, the monarchs obtained immortality. Mortals need to count the days they have left until they die since they have a limited lifespan, but the monarchs who gained infinite life because of the fruit don't need to count their days. That's how immortality helped them to forget about death for the past 900 years. But I'm really scared of that death, which I had forgotten all this while. Please spare my life. I had no intentions of fighting from the start. What are you doing? Are you not going to kill him? I'll leave him be. I need witnesses, after all. Hey, where are the fruits? Is he letting me live? Yes, sir. The fruits are over there. They're being stored in the vault. It's called Reverse, a vault made by a renowned artisan-level mayor. I heard that it generates passwords infinitely. It'd be hard to unlock it without the help of the Resurrection Palace master that just died. Things might be different if there's a renowned artisan-level mayor who has exceptional skills. I see. I'll just try to pierce through it with my thrust. It won't be easy, but this is the only possible solution. Kid, you need to control your strength well. Damn it, if only we had a mayor that's at the renowned artisan level. I'm right here, aren't I? I unlocked it. This vault is lousier than I thought. What? It's because I'm awesome. The Labyrinth expedition had departed in order to obtain that. After such a long time, they've finally gotten it. But, are these all the fruits that are available? There's a lot fewer than I thought. Since they've used it for 900 years, I guess they're almost out of it as well. This isn't even nearly enough to share among the people in Gorgon, not to mention the whole of Chaos. It's okay for you to have it if you want it.